Hey Scorpio, hello and welcome to your weekly reading. I'm Stevie. This is Spiritually by Stevie, and if you are Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus or North Node, there could be something in this reading for you. Scorpio, this is your weekly reading, so it's valid from today, November the 25th, right through till next week, which takes us to December the 2nd. I don't have any messages from the pre-shuffle for you guys, so I'm just going to jump straight into your reading. We'll just give it one more shuffle and we'll see if anything else comes out. Let's dive straight in. Scorpio, my guys want to remind you that you are in fact a truly fucking magical bitch. Why are you hiding the powers that you've got inside you? Oh, Scorpio, I really feel like you're needing to step into this magical bitch energy that you've got inside you this week. You're really being asked to be brave, be authentic, and stand in your fucking power in a very fearless kind of way. There's something that you need to take authority, like be more authoritative with, take charge of a situation. And I feel like you're maybe waiting for some kind of intuitive nudge so that you know from the universe that it's okay for you to move this forward. But I feel like your waiting is in vain and you're really needing to change your perspective on this. If you're waiting for a sign from the universe, Scorpio, I feel like you've asked a million times for a sign from the universe, and I don't feel like the universe could be very much more obvious with the signs that it's giving you, but yet you're still waiting for whatever. Scorpio, make a fucking plan. Focus your attention and your energies in the same direction, because at the moment, whatever it is that you're shying away from has you feeling kind of powerless and a little bit weak. And what you're not seeing is that when you step up to this and you allow yourself to step fully into your power, you will understand the reasons why you've been holding yourself back all this time. Scorpio, there's a definitive sense here that you're standing in your own fucking way. You need to stop that. Whatever it is that you've been working towards, it seems like there's a pause in action because you're not really sure what to do next. Scorpio, you have all the answers that you need inside you, especially with the Magic Guardian being on the bottom of the deck. You know, you're just not allowing yourself to be this truly magical being that you are, and it's kind of putting a spanner in the works and it's really holding you back. It feels like you're getting a little bit impatient because you're not seeing the fruits of your labor grow into what you maybe thought that they would do. I do feel like you have some kind of expectation attached to an outcome, and when things aren't panning out your way, instead of understanding that sometimes you have to take a failure on the chin to know what not to do next time, you're allowing that to keep you stuck. You're allowing that to make you feel small, and it doesn't feel like it's the most productive kind of energy for you to sit and be in at the moment. So Scorp, let's get some tarot. We'll see what else you need to know for the coming 7 days. Scorpio, you really need to get yourself out of this waiting energy. I know that you've put a lot of hard work and effort into something so far, but just because it's not going your way at the moment doesn't mean that you have to stop doing what you're doing. There's a sense here that you're maybe waiting for something better. You're being very patient at the moment, but that patience is stopping you from taking action and moving towards what you want ultimately, which it seems like there's some kind of emotional fulfillment here that you're wanting, that you're wishing for, that you're waiting for, something that you're wanting to charge towards, but you're definitely holding yourself back because you're not 100% sure of what the outcome's going to be. You're trying to avoid drama, you're trying to avoid conflict in this situation, and by doing that and not taking any action towards the things that you're wanting, you're really indulging in your shadow side at the moment, and it's possibly weighing you down quite heavily. There's a sense here that you can't see the wood for the trees, Scorpio, and you're really needing to get a little bit clearer on the things that you want. There's definitely some kind of transformation occurring here. There's a cause for celebration, but I feel like that's also on pause until you step truly into your power. There's a sense here that you're trying to tame your own inner beast, and I'm not quite sure what you're taming it for. What are you holding yourself back from? Scorpio, step up. Step into your power, make the decision that the universe is urging you to make at the moment, because what's on the other side of this mental conflict, when you finally make a decision and you go in the direction that you're being pulled to, you're going to have ultimate happiness. I mean, the sun is the happiest card in the entire deck of tarot. It's everything, and you're holding yourself back from that. There's a sense here that you're wanting to move towards it, but there's maybe something that's happened in the past that makes you feel like there was some kind of instant gratification here, maybe some kind of victory that you were expecting, and it's turned out that actually you've won the battle, but you lost the war. Oh, Scorpio, this feels like it's been a really difficult energy for you to navigate, and the more you try to avoid the navigation of this, the worse it's getting, the more you're keeping yourself stuck. And if only you would take that action, if only you would charge towards what it is that your soul is calling for you to do. But there's definitely a sense that in order for you to do that, you're really going to have to step up. And I'm not quite sure what you're scared of, but from the cards that I'm looking at, stepping up for you seems like an insurmountable fucking object at the moment. Why can Scorpio not step up? Oh, are you frightened of someone's response, Scorpio, if you take the lead? Are you frightened that you're going to get that Queen of Swords energy right back in your face off with their head? Scorpio, there is a definite sense here that if you're bothered about someone's reaction, you're really needing to take the steps that you're guided to take to resolve this. If you leave it and you don't take any kind of action, this is just going to be something that you regret for a really, really, really long time. You're feeling isolated and out in the cold from this person and this entire situation, and there are so many fives out on the board right now that you're needing to make this change. But with the Hanged Woman being on the bottom of the deck, you're holding yourself back. You really need to change your perspective. Look at this entire situation from a completely different angle, because Scorpio, I hate to say it, but you're putting two and two together, and dude, you are coming up with 5, and that is the wrong answer. 2 and 2 is 4. And for whatever reason, you're coming up with something that's just not going to happen. There's a sense here that you've made up a scenario in your head, or you've made up so many different scenarios in your head where every possible outcome to this situation is a bad one. That is ego driven. That is why you're standing still at the moment, and your ego is wrong. Let me tell you about your ego, Scorpio. Your ego's an asshole. Its sole existence is to make you feel comfortable. And sometimes when our ego makes us feel comfortable, it keeps us stuck in situations where we don't want to be, where we're not happy where we are, because it's comfortable and no one likes change. Scorpio, in tarot, you are the fucking death card. You are the change. Be the change that you want to see in your life and in your own world at the moment. Because if you don't, you're just going to get more of the same. There's a feeling here that you're sitting in the middle of a rather muddy puddle and you're really not happy, but you're continuing to sit there. And that water is stagnant, it is cold, it's dirty, dogs have pissed in it, rats are running through it. It couldn't get much worse. But instead of standing up, you're sitting there cross-legged with a huff and a moody face, and you're not doing anything to help yourself. You know what they say, Scorps, you can take a horse to water, but you can't make it fucking drink. Why are you being so stubborn? Let's get some blunt cards and we'll find out why you're being super stubborn this week. For Scorpio, please. Scorpio, you are so very indecisive about this entire situation that you're maybe losing hope. I definitely feel like that is your ego acting up again. Like Dr. Pepper said, what's the worst that could happen? Scorpio, the worst that could happen is every single one of those bullshit scenarios that you've played out in your head could happen. That's the worst case scenario. You've already thought about the worst case scenario, so much so to the point that it is keeping you stuck and you're now in freeze mode. Scorpio, imagine if you changed your way of thinking. What's the best that could happen? See what difference that makes. Oh, Scorpio, you're searching for forgiveness from somebody. No wonder you're feeling like if you approach this person, you're going to get a Queen of Swords kind of moment. I do feel like you're looking for a brand new beginning with this person, but there's a sense that you don't feel worthy. And I do feel like, that, well, you get what you give. And if you've given this person a reason to behave the way that you're expecting them to, then, well, you're not wrong, are you? Have you lied to this person in the past? Like, there's some underlying issues going on here, being a little bit dishonest, possibly some money issues or some stability issues surrounding this. But really, Scorps, it feels like you need a fucking hug. You're needing to trust the process in this situation. Whoever this person is that you're apart from, I feel like you're at the point now where you're breaking your own fucking heart, because this constant non-action is really doing you absolutely no favors. There is something about this person, Scorpio, that feels really rather kind of awesome, and you have some deep inner knowing about this person, but it's really got you in your head and probably in your feelings as well. You're really overthinking this, Scorpio, and you're taking a very, very, very wide berth from this situation at the moment, but ultimately you're wanting to ask this person for something more than you're giving them at the moment. I do feel like the only way that you're going to get out of this energy, Scorpio, is by speaking the truth to this person, by standing in your fucking power and being the magical bitch that you truly are. Allow this transformation to unfold. You are a Scorpio. You are the sign of change. You are the sign of transformation. We had all these vibes out earlier as well, and you're not feeling like you're brave enough to do this. Scorpio, you are a fucking warrior. Be more dog, woof. Be more dog, be more warrior, move towards this. Stop being a chicken shit is what I want to tell you. You're standing in your own way of something that could quite possibly be the best thing that ever happened to you, but for some strange reason, you're allowing your ego to keep you stuck in a situation that doesn't feel like it's ideal. It's a situation where there's a lot of emotional turmoil, there's a lot of overthinking, but there's not very much doing. And your lack of doing, Scorpio, is going to be your undoing this week if you're not careful. So we'll finish off with an affirmator card and we'll get you guys some advice for the coming week ahead. Just a couple of advice cards for Scorpio, please. Just one more. Scorpio, we've got patience on the bottom of the deck. Have a little bit more fucking patience with yourself this week. Oh, Scorpio. I'm being guided to read these three cards in the order that I saw them. So the first card is patience. It says, congratulations, you've been granted more patience. You may start using it right away or much, much later. Waiting a long time is the sort of option now afforded to you by greater patience. Can you believe it? Look at this. You're still reading and you haven't started getting annoyed yet. Imagine how this patience will transform your life. Imagine how easy it will be to go to the post office. Scorpio, you need to be a little bit more patient with yourself. There's a sense that you're so in your fucking head that it's leaving you feeling aggravated. Be a little bit fucking kinder to yourself, because there are good things to come, Scorpio. This card says, there are so many amazing gifts coming my way. I can't see them now because I respect the general convention of not peeking under the wrapping paper, but they will show up just when the time is right. And that's when I'll remember how much fun it is to be surprised. And the final card we've got, Scorpio, is the love card. It says, love is a many splendid thing. Today I will notice and appreciate at least 3 of those splendors. Like the fact that puppies make me feel like a parent, or the surge of self-congratulation I feel when I sink a 3-point trash basket shot on the first try. Or how about the chills I get while singing along to, insert the name of your favorite song. You know the one. Scorpio, if you're wanting this love and you're wanting these good things to come to you, you're going to have to take the steps that you're being divinely guided to take at the moment. Get out of your head. Make the right choice for yourself. Stop putting other people first. This brand new beginning is just waiting for you. You just have to trust the process. Take the steps that you're being guided to take. And then you'll get a different outcome. If you do the same shit that you've always done, Scott, you're always going to get the same result. I hope that was helpful for you. I'll be back same time, same place next week, guys, with another weekly reading. In the meantime, if you'd like to book a private healing, reading or coaching session, all the information that you need is down in the description box below, as is the details for joining my VIE club over on Patreon and the details for my brand new 30-day program, Becoming Unfuckwithable, that starts on January the 3rd. I'll see you guys next week. Have an awesome 7 days. Love you. Bye-bye.